Wow, you really got you.
I am red. How is that?
I don't know. It's because it's like 1,000 degrees.
No, it's because you're not red.
Get your ass to Mars.
Mission.
It's Mars. That's why I'm red.
14, 13,
It's the light.
12, 11,
I am the J.
Oh, my lips look red too.
Can't do everything myself. Now I work.
Goes completely anti-science. I pay money for naughty favors.
Where's that mushroom toy?
Because that mushroom head seems to get in the way.
I'm a good girl, I am.
That's
She was what the
clean out
kids would call a
computers.
slut, which is a terrible thing to say about that. Apparently, there's no denying she was one.
I apologize to all of you for what happened in there. In our competition for ratings, we all lost sight of why we got into show business in the first place.
Yeah, titties and beer.
I guess he's not being charged
I'll
for
see it.
hollering stuff about masturbation.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Nothing Yet Live. I am the J. Tyler.
I am your Ms. Parker.
Well, and today we're going to talk about like the Matrix is real. But before we get that, look, we got some overzealous fan going on over here. So, dude, your name, should I say?
Just make reference.
Okay, look.
He'll recognize it if he hears it.
Do you have any idea how many effing trolls I know, man? Will make your life a living hell if you mess with my co-host. So please stop. This is, your last warning. All right. The Matrix, it's real. I know it. Look at this. I put on this shirt. It looks like the Matrix. I don't know if you guys can see it.
Yeah, it looks like you can't see it on there, I'm
I
sure.
think
It probably looks more like it's
it's shiny.
kind of
green.
gray. But does Nibbles like fade out every now and then? She
No, but
turns a quarter and it just
sometimes she's
flickers.
there and I go, deja vu. I
Yeah.
thought you were over there. But then again, I could lose this dog in a small box.
Well, the
Let alone
scientists
behind me when the lights are off.
the not in on the conspiracy scientists will tell you it's a sign of brain damage when you have a deja vu.
Great. Well, everybody has Dane Bramage.
I have Dame branded.
Okay, so recently I started, when I moved back here, right? I thought, okay, the universe changed because Donald Trump got elected. And I was like, I've talked to On about this because I had two ways to go, like sort of red pill, blue pill situation. And so I came out here and it was
I
like,
just took the cyanide pill.
I started knowing all these guys that wanted to play guitar. And then all of a sudden these guitars just started presenting themselves to me.
I have a guitarist for you. I
Can't,
need to
piano,
introduce
stuff
you.
like that. So also my obsession with green and black and just green in general. Like, I mean,
So that started-
got this at a yard sale.
So
Yeah,
that
was
started back
gi-
then?
That was given to me.
Well, yeah, that was a gifty,
Yeah. Look
but
at my phone.
yeah, look at the phone. It's
Yeah,
green.
yeah.
And then, of
That.
course, this was really
Right.
intentional, but I didn't realize that that was a relatively new thing. I thought you'd always been. a green-
No, that's
green
like kind of
guy.
a recent thing.
Is that where Mars came from?
What?
Was it the green or what?
No, Mars landing. You talking
Yeah.
about that.
Because, people talk
That
about
came from
Martians.
Tage.
they're bright
Tage
green.
set up some cameras for me. And the call sign he gave the cameras was Mars landing
Oh, okay.
to protect, like, whatever gear, and whatnot. But anyway, just like that was happening. And it all presented it. And then I wanted to do this podcast. And all this stuff sort of presented itself, right? Including you. So I was just like, all right. And then I went,
I
wait
was
minute.
a podcast come lately thing.
So I usually drink Bang energy drink because it's got the spirit
Because,
of Christ. in it.
you like the spirit of the Lord.
So I've been drinking these lately, these Rain. But what I realized about them all is they look like batteries. And Bang in particular has a B on it. So it's like battery.
B
And
for
it says
battery, yeah.
it says total body fuel. But what does it say here? It says aminos, coenzymes, and electrolytes. Everything a growing body needs, which is what Tank told Neo in the Matrix when they were having dinner. He's like enzymes,
Oh.
amino acids, and everything the growing body needs. Total body fuel. Either this is my, like, is the Matrix real or is this clever marketing?
It's Matrix Easter eggs for sure.
Yeah.
So that means it is the
Oh,
Matrix
yeah.
because they're saying, "What's up?"
I'll let you guys think
What's
about
up,
that for a
Neo?
little bit. So in that also, so I thought, okay, um, I thought the bigger presence that I have online, like we have now, the AI could cobble together things and make a reasonable facsimile of what we might say if asked a question,
Right, right. So they could
because we have such a huge
so they
presence.
could create us.
We have-
Right. We have a huge presence.
Well, I mean, but we're out there a lot.
We have
A lot of different
huge
topics. A lot of-
presence.
So proud of yourself, aren't you? So I figured, like, if Anna was, the Dr. Z was put in the Matrix, you would be able to ask her like basic questions and she would be able to answer
How
them.
about unbasic
But
questions?
you'd be able to
Like
ask me
anything.
in the Matrix, I'd be like, fucking A, and while you're at it, you should do this, right? That'll be an hour presence, right? And then I thought about this and I went, what if I'm already in the Matrix? What if this is the metaverse?
Oh, I thought that's what you were saying.
Oh, going all the way around back.
Is that you just haven't taken
What if
the
I'm
pill
already?
yet?
I'm just saying, what if I'm already?
It's the red pill, right?
What if we're already in the meta?
Well, that's what I think.
Yeah,
That's
so-
what I thought that was your
By creating
your
this
thesis.
presence, like this is what we do forever from now on, because we're already long gone.
We're immortalized,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah. This is some Black Mirror shit.
We'll just
I
be
mean,
we'll just be in another studio for a while. It'll just go on forever. A little bit of we'll have to deal with a little bit of stuff here and there, but I'm like, all these things, they're just distracting me, like playing guitar and piano and crab fishing and going on hikes. All these things are just to distract me from where I should be, in here. No.
in
Anyway.
here,
No, I'm no tinfoil hatter, but yeah, there you go.
you're
That's
just a South Park hatter.
that's my meta conspiracy for you guys for fucking Friday.
Well, that was very inspired. I appreciate that.
you.
Yeah.
Thought about it for a little while.
You got anything more to say about that?
Nope.
It's kind of intriguing.
No.
Okay.
Do you have any questions?
What
What does it look like?
the AI hasn't told me yet.
The feedback hasn't happened.
Yeah. Yeah. So
So yeah.
this is
The man, the myth, the legend.
this is our former president who's no longer the worst president in history.
Right.
As of July 19th,
was-
2017.
Yep.
But you know, he looks like he's grunting one out here.
Oh god.
And he opened his mouth recently and it's just funny.
I guess that shoe finally hit its mark. That shoe finally landed.
Which he so deftly
He was the man.
deflected, not
was,
deflected, dodged.
Duck, dodge, dip, dive, and dodge.
Yeah.
Of course I'm gonna get it. I played that twice now, and I did not get a commercial once. But yeah, you like my Matrix theory?
I do.
That's where we
I
live.
do.
You guys.
I hope it's real.
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
you spend part of your time in mine, and I spend part of my time in yours.
No, I go into suspended animation.
This is great.
I'm
So
not here.
again, in
Political
case you've
opponents
been living under a
are
rock,
imprisoned or otherwise eliminated from participating in the electoral process.
eliminated.
The result is an absence of checks and balances in Russia and the decision of one man to launch a wholly unjustified and brutal invasion of Iraq. I mean, of Ukraine.
Say what?
Oh, Dad, I'm sorry. Sorry, Dad. Sorry.
Oh, that's right. He's dead.
I done stained the fine name of Bush.
He comes out and says, "Son, you already did that."
He's gonna have nightmares about
Anyway,
that tonight or last night.
75.
I'm 75, of course.
Well, at least he can joke
you're-
about himself.
You're 75. Yeah, a lot of things. 75 things that a million Afghans won't. A million
Yeah.
people, a million Iraqis won't ever get the
See.
joy of experiencing.
Yeah.
75 killed a million people. Rummy,
Right.
Rummy,
Oh, damn, he's dead too.
Rummy, where are you?
Dick, hey, let's go shooting sometime.
Oh,
Shot in the face.
George W. Bush was fun, man.
Oh, Presley.
Oh wait, he's still alive. Damn that bastard.
Yeah, well, he got vaccinated,
Yeah.
Presley.
Oops.
No, it's probably.
I'm going to need you to get all the way off my back about that, little lady. Shout out to Dr. Z. You want to read this? That's it. That's the end of the video.
There's not a whole lot to say. Former President George W. Bush was criticizing Russian President Vladimir Putin on Thursday when his old nemesis, the verbal slip, struck again. I don't think it's an old nemesis. It's just one that we haven't seen in a while. That's why.
In contrast,
That's why Michelle gives him candy every time they get together, because it keeps his mouth busy. You know. Bush eventually.
Hold on. Wait, hold on.
the result is an absence of checks and balances in Russia and the decision of one man to launch a wholly unjustified and brutal invasion of Iraq. I mean, of Ukraine.
Holy shit.
Anyway,
Okay, so what's the context here?
Son of a bitch.
Where is he speaking here?
I don't know. He says when his tongue went rogue.
Did you just make that up?
Oh, no, it says it right there.
Oh, yeah. Bush was drawing a parallel between how countries conduct elections and their stance toward the other nations when his tongue went rogue.
10 million dead people. So funny. Yeah, that's
Oops.
all. Oops. Country destroyed. Oopsie.
Oh, scroll down, see if there's anything more. I want to see what the background is here.
Yeah.
Okay. Bush was speaking to an audience at his presidential library.
He said Iraq anyway. It's like, dude, just. Oh,
Anyway,
Devil.
yeah.
the devil.
How many, 20 years plus?
The longest war in U.S. history.
Anyway, Bush was speaking to an audience at his presidential library in Dallas, Texas. He has a library. Okay.
Yeah, every night when they close, it's like. Yeah.
It has magazines
That
in
tells the people it's closing time for the library.
it. At an event focused on the importance of ensuring free, fair, and secure elections, aiming to bolster voters' confidence in U.S. elections. But the former president's verbal gaffe quick media and in headlines.
This guy is talking about ensuring free, fair, and elections. He stole an election. Literally stole an election.
Yeah, my brother.
Narrowly
Jeb got
lost
that.
the second one too. Like narrowly won.
Narrowly won. He
Yeah.
actually did get the popular vote in that one.
Yeah. Well, because people were on a war footing.
Yeah.
And the feedback loop is a thing. When you have like 11,000 soldiers coming through your town and a lot of them setting up shop in homes like that, it tends to have a narrative effect on what people vote
Well, in
for and what they don't vote
2004,
for.
I think people were still really scared. They were thinking that, we're going to die. We're going to get attacked. And John Kerry just seemed like
Nah,
he
they
would let
just
it
slammed-
happen.
They just slammed his ass. Anyway, hey, this segment brought to you by True Veteran, Jackson Tyne. His lovely wife, Tammy Tyne, they're out in Crawford Ranch, Colorado, constantly working on improving the sustainability of their farms. They care about the environment, they care about climate change, and most of all, they care about you.
Hopecraft CBDs is more than 11 years in the making. They make salves, tinctures, and massage oil, and then candy
Delicious
that we could
candy.
offer to George W. Bush.
I need to make my order.
Yes, we're down to the last two.
I know, barely be able to put up with you as it is.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't want to end up in a ditch, so you better get some Hopecraft CBDs.
What's it?
Visit hopext.com. That's HOPEXT.com.
Enter promo code STFUJ for theoretically up to 30% off. In the notes, you tell them to make with lube, dog treats,
And bubblegum.
Bubblegum Princess. All right, you guys will be back in a moment with the next thing that we're going to talk about, which is,
Some funny stuff. Elon Musk.
How rich. We'll be back in a moment. I am the J. Tyler.
That was good. I am your Miss Parker.
This
Is Nothing Yet Live.